Welcome back to the show. My next guest is part of the Rogers family. As I said, she has a fantastic show here on Rogers TV. It is called Fitness Faction. I am joined by its host, Carr Evans. Carr, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Great to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
We've been trying to schedule you here because the excitement around this show. But before we get to the show, I want to talk a little bit about your background in fitness. Tell me a little bit about your experience, your career.
Well, currently I am a fitness instructor at Good Life Fitness, CanFit Pro certified. I teach HIIT, and my specialty really is just keeping people moving. I love to dance. I love to work out. And I always have, since I was a little kid, you know, Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies.
Oh, I loved
it. Was
Richard
so
Simmons.
good,
yeah,
right?
He was. He was so much fun and so much energy and just joyful.
Exactly.
Right? Because I think, you know, sometimes we have in our mind when it comes to a trainer and we hear something like HIIT, which we'll talk about in just a moment, but we think of, you know, that kind of military, you know, militant, you know, let's get moving, I need 5 more, where he was like, let's just have some fun. And that's exactly where you're coming from, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because working out is fun, and it should be fun. It releases endorphins and gets your body moving and keeps you healthy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So why isn't everybody doing it?
I love it.
Right?
I love it. Okay, well, tell me the premise behind the show, Fitness Faction. How would you describe the show to people?
So it is a 30-minute. We try to keep it to 30 minutes. It's a HIIT workout, and it involves bringing the heart rate up and bringing the heart rate down, and we work out for, actually it's about 24 minutes. And anyone can do it. The premise is that anyone can do it. You can do it with whatever you have at home. You don't have to have weights. You can use a jug of milk. You can use laundry detergent. You can use pillows, which I have one, so that we can show. So.
And you're not by yourself. You got a couple of buddies with you, right?
I do. I have my 2 besties with me, Shane and Monique, and they are also fitness instructors. So we're all certified to do this.
Terrific.
But we're also super fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mentioned HIIT, and then we're going to talk about that. I think people have heard the term before, but just to refamiliarize everybody with it, tell us about HIIT and why you love it.
High intensity interval training. So I love HIIT because it is very effective. It works. It just works. So it involves rounds of high intensity and low intensity exercises. And when you bring your body up and down in those intervals, you get better results.
Yeah, and you know what? I think some people oftentimes will try and reinvent the wheel, right, when it comes to fitness. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, you know, you want to motivate people, keep people interested and fresh, but you can still do that within something like HIIT, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we get some exercises in. What are we going to do here?
I have a couple of fun things because it's Valentine's Day. So we're going to do some partner work. All right. You okay going down to the floor?
Absolutely. Okay.
Got your stretchy pants on?
I did bring my stretchy jeans on today. Yeah.
Excellent. So we'll start with a sit-up. So partner sit-ups.
All right.
So if you are with your partner, you know how to do a sit-up, right?
Of course.
We can go toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass this pillow to you.
Oh.
You're going to go down in a sit-up. You're going to pass it back to me.
I love this.
Yes. And back, and so that you can do this with your partner. If you want to turn it up, you can even put your hands overhead, and it gives you a little torque so you can keep going back and forth.
Exactly. You noticed I needed some torque, right?
Makes it a little bit easier, okay?
I usually do the crunches. Right, so doing the full sit-up, it's a little bit different for me.
But then it works your whole core, because don't forget your whole core goes from your chest to your knees,
I don't think I have my knees bent enough either.
Okay, let's do something else. So if you're going to lie on your back, we're going to do bicycles.
Okay.
So you know how to do you know 100s from Pilates?
No.
Where you push and pull?
Okay.
So you give yourself a little bit more by pushing and pulling with your partner.
This is great.
It's like we're on a tandem bike, Derek, right?
Oh, so I'm doing this at home with Monica. This is awesome.
Bring it home to her tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
How long can you keep this up, do you think?
I think I could go for a while. I don't know.
A minute?
How about you? We want to show a variety here.
We're totally out of sync.
Yeah, we were. But it's because we're talking and exercising at the same time. I can't do it. It's like chewing gum and walking. I'm just not great at it.
But that's also how you can tell your fitness level, right? So if you can have a conversation, then you're not working too hard.
Right.
If you are at the level where you can't speak anymore, you're working too hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good advice, because you see that at the gym.
Yeah.
Right, where people are talking to the next guy beside them. Hey, man, that's a good workout.
Yeah.
Bill. But we're okay. We're okay, you and I.
And that's why it's good to do it with friends. That's why I do it with my friends. Like we were talking about Shane and Monique, all fitness instructors, and all certified to do this, all love fitness and being with people, and it was born out of the pandemic, really.
Really?
Because when everybody was stuck at home, we saw everybody super isolated. Nobody was moving. Everybody lost their gym memberships, and everybody was like, "What are we gonna do?"
Froze them, right?
Yeah.
They froze their gym membership.
And you weren't allowed to go anywhere. You weren't allowed to kind of do anything. So we flipped it to online.
Okay.
And we started working out with people that we usually had in our classes, and we got the community together, and it just grew out of that. So when we were approached to do this show, it was like, who else to do it with but the besties?
I love it. And you know what? I think, the great thing about going to the gym is that it is a social atmosphere as well, right?
Yes.
There's one thing about, being at home, and you know what? I mean, certainly do the home thing. But if you're lacking motivation, going to the gym can be a big game changer for people.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's a great way to meet people too.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to the gym, you're going to work out with us at home.
Exactly.
You're going to watch the show.
Weekdays at 8 a.m.
Weekdays at 8 a.m.
TV.
Yes. And we also have a community online on social media.
Okay.
So you can find us on Facebook or on Instagram.
Terrific.
At the Fitness Faction. Just search for us. You'll find us.
We have just under a minute. You want to do one more exercise?
Yes, back to back.
Okay.
Do some twists.
All right.
These twists no longer have a nationality, as
Okay.
you know. They're just twists.
Okay.
So I'll pass it to you.
Oh, I see.
And then you'll pass it to me on the other
I
side.
like this.
So
Is this
we
your
support
Valentine's
each other.
Day plans?
I can't
It's
say
just
that in case my significant other is
Oh, I
watching.
see.
I don't want to ruin the surprise in case it is.
I love it. What Good Life are you at, by the way?
I am at Good Life Baseline in Herongate Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just ask for Carr at the desk.
Yes.
Carr, congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
I mean, excellent show and a great time of day, right? Because they always say if you want to get up and moving in the during the day, get started first thing in the morning. Carr Evans.
The right way.
8 a.m. weekdays. We'll be right back.